First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. Alongside Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. And we are underway here in Atlanta. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. The offense will get play one of the game from right there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Inside the 40 to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
And this is the conversation that surrounds the topic of running the ball in the NFL. Mike, if you're going to rely on scoring on 10, 11, 12-play drives and then fight it out in the red zone, there's a lot of pressure on that red zone offense. It's going to be very hard to accumulate a lot of points, but when you can be explosive and you can score from a ways out, that's the sign of the most impactful run game, and big-time play there.
After the touchdown, out is Bolt to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. At their own 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Keelan Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. A 6-yard pickup. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's to the rookie out of Tennessee, Chris Brazzell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. It's a Carolina first down. On the carry, it's Achane. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. It is 3rd and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Waller. And He'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf. And it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop. And it sets up 4th down.
A 42-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Panthers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. You'll get this to Pitts once more. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
21 more yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. 1st down, Atlanta.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. Oh, and he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Penix. That's to the end zone, intercepted. picked by Benjamin Morrison. And the Panthers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. He'll look to throw. He'll get that to his tight end. That's Ja'Tavion Sanders. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards with 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Flushed to his left. And he's in! Michael Penix. Touchdown, Falcons.
For a guy with his frame, you'd think Penix would be more of a scrambler than he really is, but when a play breaks down, he has that athletic ability to pull it down and run, and he certainly makes the right call here and takes it into the end zone for 6.
Folk now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Falcons extend their advantage to 14-3. We are through 1. 14-3 is the score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. They'll look to throw. This is complete. Left side. That's Brazel. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
1st down, Panthers.
From the 50, he'll over the middle. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run over center with Robinson. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Ivan Pace up from his linebacker spot to make the stop. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll throw. It's Penix. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Penix. That is over the middle and intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Penn State.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Xavier Watts there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
A 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Penix. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That is not going to do it. Tried to bite off a lot with that one. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. On the ground, here is H.N. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Carolina.
Back to throw. This one into the hands of Brazel. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's 2nd down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That went out wide to Achane. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Panthers 10. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position. A pitch to Robinson. And he'll be taken down. As time runs out, we've come to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A run, and it's Achane. Brought down at the 21. A gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced out wide. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tenero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
First and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Right at midfield. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Penix. He did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him, dropping for a big loss.
It's a loss of 19
Early in this
yards.
drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up 4th down.
For Atlanta.
On is Bailey, and he sends it away. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 43-yard line.
They're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He's inside the 25. And he will not get to the end end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Carolina. That is first touchdown of the new year. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go again with Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing is Penix. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. He's inside the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the
They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
The tackle by Zachy Wheatley.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. To the pylon, he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Penix and the Falcons will line it up and go for 2.
The Falcons will line
Here's
up for
Penix.
the 2-point conversion.
That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Keelan Robinson to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A run with Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 31. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Another run here with Hubbard. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He's got a man. That's McMillan. To the air now on 1st and 10. In the middle, he locates Brazel. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. This drive started to take some nice shape. Another 1st and 10 here. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run it with Brooks.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll run it here with Robinson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 3rd down.
By Benjamin Morrison.
From the gun, it's Penix. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
They'll send out the punt team, and the kick's away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. On 1st down, it is Hubbard. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. He's a yard short of that 1st down.
A gain of 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 1. Well run with Achane. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16. Give inside, it's Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown, Panthers. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
His kick is good.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the give, it's Robinson. He's trying to push his way forward. There's nowhere to go. They've got him right at the line of scrimmage.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And third down coming up. From the gun, here is Penix. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
The 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First down, Panthers.
They'll run it here with Hubbard. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. See what they have for second and 7. A run here with Achane. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. But things are pretty much spoken for. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
You give your offense a chance to close this game out. If they pick up the first down, this game is over. But now, after the defensive stop,
and the rush gets there. Down he goes. Here comes second down.
9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 21.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.